Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 Decade Challenge Part 19, I believe, if I am correct. I hope it's 19, because we're going with Part 19. Okay, so, in the last episode, what happened? Oh, Rebecca went to talk to Dustin, and I believe, yeah, Nathan and Rebecca tried for another baby, and my girl Naomi got caught. My girl Naomi got caught with her hands in the cookie jar. And, yeah, by the cookie jar's wife. So, yeah. Naomi got caught by Marion at Club Calico. Because, yeah. So, now with her secrets almost being, certain that her secrets could be unraveled, this is going to be a Naomi part in a few minutes. As you'll notice, Rebecca is not in the household. She never came back, after her thing with Dustin. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine, we'll deal with that later. But in this episode, we're aging James up into a toddler. I'm honestly so excited. I'm honestly so excited. I really, I feel like this is the most exciting part when the baby ages up from a baby to a toddler, because then you can kind of tell what they'll look like, and you can age them up and create a sim. You know? And you can still go back to them being a toddler, so, you know, it excites me. Oh, yeah, Sophie, some things happened with Sophie, too, but we'll cover that in a sec. So James is going to be a charmer. Go James. And we'll give James a makeover in a hot second. So James, no. James, you're going to, okay, come on, sweetie. Okay, plan your outfits, James. Because we have to fix James. Oh my god, can you go? James. We have to make James look like a boy. Because that hair makes him look like a girl, and, you know, this is the Decades Challenge. We're not there yet. Boys can't have the pretty hair yet. I mean, oh my god. Oh, I did. Okay. You don't have to have cast full edit mode on to do this. But you do to fix the eyebrows. It's fine, I'll fix them later. Oh god. Oh, that's hideous. We'll give him the basic boy toddler hair. You know, who do we have to impress? And then for his full body outfits, I think we're gonna give him like this. And then just like the basic, you know? Actually, I feel like maybe we'd go a little fancier. Yeah, we're gonna go a little fancier. Because, you know, I feel like the Davises, they've moved up in the world. Can we have better? He can have the blue jeans, I guess. Ugh. I hate those blue jeans. That's why I downloaded the custom ones. And then that. Sure. And then his formal wear. That's honestly a style look. A style look. And then take away that. And then for his sleepwear, he gets these cute little outfits. He can have it in blue. For his party wear, he will get his formal wear just in a different shade. I think I've gotten the point where the boy toddlers, because they all kind of look the same. And then this, he can have this. Where's the nautical? Love it. And then he can have his little overalls and his little tennis shoes. Yeah, they can be black, sure. And then for his winter wear, which I don't know, are we going to see him in? Season is it? I think it might be fall, so we probably will see him in it. That's so exciting. Just, honestly, just give him a hoodie. Actually, give him like this. I feel like this would be more closer to maybe what they'd wear. I don't know what. Actually, I feel like this might be closer, but like, just not a pattern. Yeah, like this. I feel like, because it's not patterned, and it covers up a lot of stuff, which I have learned that they were really big on back in the day. But yeah, and James, he doesn't look ugly. I don't know who he looks like, because I don't know. He looks like a toddler. He looks like every other toddler. All the toddlers I've seen, I don't think I've seen an ugly toddler. But, you know, once they go up to kids, their facial features, I guess like a regular person, their facial features, like, start to form, and you can kind of tell who they look like. But have no fear that once this episode is over, I will go into Castle edit mode and age him up into a teenager and see what we are working with. And that will probably affect how many storylines he has in this LP. That's so sad. Anyways, oh my god, back to what we have to do anyways. That's so odd. Anyways, we're actually gonna go manage worlds for this. Yeah, we're bouging it up here. I feel like we go into manage worlds a lot. But it's fine. But anyways, we have to age up 2 more Sims today. And yeah. And I also have to say what happened to Sophie. Because my girl's not in the asylum anymore. So let's look in the asylum. Who's there? Sophie's not. Okay, Sophie, she was not released. She was, I guess, smuggled out. The Davis children, the original children, I guess they're kind of close. Probably closer than families would be at this time because it provides more drama if they actually care about each other. And, seeing as Amelia, her husband is in the mafia, you know, he's the head of the Villarreal mob family, and Jasper kind of works with him too, you know, they kind of co-head it. They have, some people in Salvadorada, because Salvadorada, it's like South America, you know, maybe they're running diamonds, drugs, I don't know, and I don't care. You know, I'm kind of like Amelia. I try not to get into the little business that they have. It's just, I know that they have one. Anyways, so, Amelia, you know, using her connections, along with Jasper and his connections, they had my girl Sophie smuggled out of out of the country and into Salvadorada to stay with this family, one of whom is like their contact in South America, and his name is Julian Rojas, and he lives in Salvadorada with his mother Lucia and his sister Adriana. And they were like, hey, you know, we need a favor. You know, we need a favor. My girl, she needs a favor. Who's here? Ignore that. They're not in Salvadorada. Or maybe they are. Who knows? But Amelia and Jasper were like, yeah, we need a favor. You know, we've done you a few favors. You know, this would really help your standing in this little business or whatever. And Julian was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. You know, and so I guess they might have met at the border or whatever, or past border. I don't know. I don't know what part of, so I think Salvadorada is kind of like middle America. Like, when I looked up, like, where Salvadorada was, I was kind of feeling like an Aztec-ish, Mayan kind of vibe, you know, because all the ruins. I was like, it's probably where the Aztecs were, or the Mayans, whatever. And so, you know, middle America, here we are, Sophie and Julian. Sophie, and she got a makeover, you know, in Salvadorada. I couldn't find a lot of, like, South American or like middle American. I couldn't find a lot of fashion influences from the 1900s, so I kind of just played it by ear. I kind of let them be a little like lighter on the clothing restrictions. You know, we're not up head to toe like they were in the United States, so I kind of gave them a more free clothing. You know, they still wear their dresses, but you know, it's more like, I don't know, cultured, eclectic, whatever. You know, they don't care as much about, you know, your ankles being shown. You know, they don't care. Anyways, to the Davises we go. And since last episode, Colton was aged into a young adult. His parents are still young adults. And I was like, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. You know, even though I kind of played it off. Oh, they're like 36. You know, they're fine. They had children young. Whatever. But it kind of weirds me out, you know. And I always find that odd. I always find that like a telltale sign. Like, if you're a child and you are a young adult at the same time, like, it's probably time to age the adult up. Especially in the LPs, because, like, I don't know, I find that odd. Plus, you know, the years have gone by, you know? We're, like, more than halfway through this season or whatever. And all of the children are still young adults. And I get it. 82 days. That's whatever. It's fine. So add birthday candles. Daniel's going to age up first because I feel like he was older. Also, she got a really cute, I really love her cold weather gear. What's her name? Rosie. I love her cold weather gear. It's so cute. I feel like it's kind of like in fashion, and it was cute. It was so cute. It was so cute. And I never used this skirt before, but like I love this top. It's so cute. And it was like, I wish it came with like the adult females too, and like the toddlers. I hope somebody makes some custom content for that to the other ages, because I really like that shirt. And like it's really like appropriate, because I feel like a lot of my Sims, like the adults and the toddlers, I feel like they wear that for their cold weather gear. So, your turn. Blow out the candles. Aw, our first child is aging into, like, an adult. Oh my god. Why are the pets so neglected here? Like, I feel like I have to deal with them every time I come here. This is why I don't play with the pets. This is why I don't do it a lot. Well, all of my Sims, I feel like a lot of them have pets. It's just, I don't ever deal with them like I would an actual pet. Like, I deal with my real pet in real life, I don't need to deal with it. I don't need to deal with my fake pets. Sylvia, Amelia, Alec, and Joseph sent Daniel a gift. Daniel, add to the birthday cake. Phoenix, your moment. Make a wish. That's what I'm gonna do for, like, the spouses, because I feel like just age them up in the same part. Age them up in, like, the same second, They're close enough in age. This is her cold weather gear, and I really like it. I feel like I'm basically given every female in this LP, like, the same variation of a cold weather gear, just, like, in different colors. They're all in that outfit. They're just, might be in different colors. So, yay! We have aged up Sims. That's flawless. Now, what is wrong with you? Oh, you're uncomfortable? That's unfortunate. Go to school. Send her to school. Ooh, question. I know I have this in my notes. What is the careers that the kids can have? 1900s. Business and the manager career, culinary, musician, doctor, criminal. And the girls can get entertainer. I was about to be like, we could get Colton the job, but now I remember, he's gonna be like a farmer. Whatever. You'll be a farmer at some point. So, saving on to manage worlds. Back to Naomi we go. Because I think Naomi now has kind of sunk into the realization that she could not keep living this, essentially a double life. She couldn't do that. She can't do that forever. And I don't know if Naomi's going to go see Chase. And I don't think she's necessarily going to confess. I think she just wants, I don't know, one last moment, one last night, I don't know, of like the calm before the storm, I guess. Because, I don't know, I feel like Naomi and Nathan, I feel like everybody, the calm before, this part is kind of the calm before the storm. We're still making progress in this episode, like we're aging up people, we've got Sophie moving on, we're making a mark in Naomi's story, but, nothing like, no murders or, like, big secrets are gonna come out this episode, but, like, strides are going to be made. So, Naomi's going to change into her outfit. I love Naomi's cold weather outfit, I don't know, and I feel like the gloves, I feel like they really add to it, so, Naomi, put the book down. Naomi is going to travel. Plus, so Chase's mother also knows that we were at Club Calico with a man. And I'm sure Marion was all too glad to spill the information to everybody who even saw us. And Pearl Fox, oh my god, she's at our house, the 1890s cottage. That's where we live. Right? Hold on. That's where we live. So I'm gonna go. Brindleton Bay. Sure. let's go to the lighthouse. I feel like that's kind of like their little spot. Actually, I don't know where else to go, so with Chase. I feel like, honestly, when this secret comes out, because his mother knows and Marion knows, like, you know, they both know, that Naomi's basically a prostitute, and, poor Chase, I feel like he's gonna feel like such a fool. I feel like, I don't know how he's going to react. I feel like, I don't know, but she's not gonna say anything. She's not, because she does not. She just wants one last thing. It's a brighten day. Because, like, I feel like they've been friends since they were kids, you know? Declare her weather preference. Naomi loves the cold weather. Declare love. Declare preference for cold temperatures. Naomi likes cold temperatures because I feel like she looks really boss in that outfit. And we're going to give him a gift. Give him a friendly gift. No! Not that journal. God, no. Romance. Kiss in the rain. Because he doesn't know. He does not know. As far as I'm... Like, he does not know. He does not know. Oh, these two... I feel like they deserve so much more than what they're probably going to get. Naomi is a good person. She just made a few mistakes along the way. She made a few choices that probably weren't the best. Her hat cuts into his face, so we're gonna have to, you know, not... Is that his cold weather gear? I know I fixed his cold weather gear. They are going to give a romantic gift. Can I honestly just buy a gift from here? I could, but we'd have to, if we're gonna do that, we'd have to do that, like, in advance, before we left. It'd be like, she stopped by, or whatever. So you're gonna profess your undying love, because you love this boy. Everybody knows you do. It's just, things got complicated along the way, and then you're gonna try for a baby. This one, you know? She doesn't have much else to lose at this point. The boy's gonna leave her, probably. Her reputation's going to be destroyed. She's like, why not? You know? Why not? I mean, I don't think they're actively trying for a baby. This would probably definitely be like an accident. Baby. This is kind of like Amelia and Max at the Bluffs, but if Amelia were a young adult and I had decided to roll the cards. Roll the dice, whatever. They deserve so much more. This is so sad. I want a picture, you know. Oh, not. Okay. Sims 4. Okay, so can I, like... Yeah, like this. Perfect. Whatever. You know, it's not perfect, but, you know, nothing about Naomi's relationships are... This is kind of depressing. Like, it's raining. The rain, like, the dreary rain just, like, completes the mood for this. Like, it's like, one last time. You know, Naomi wants her moment one last time with Chase, you know, the one last night of them together, I guess afternoon, whatever. This would have made more, I don't know, it would have been cuter if it was night. She's thinking about Sophie. She doesn't know where Sophie is. No, do not play in the rain. Where'd he go? He probably got a telephone call from his mother or whatever. We're going. I'm going home. I'm going home. This is depressing. Who's here? Felicity Wells. Nobody really important other than Felicity. And that's Mary's mom. Who's this? Nope. Nobody important. Actually, Christine Goth and Dustin. Who's Dustin Scott? Oh! Dustin. It's Dustin. My bad. Well, we're gonna go home. I'm gonna go home. Because, you know, this was just depressing. This was honestly just depressing. Okay, but honestly, we accomplished all 3 things I wanted to do in this episode. We can honestly go visit Sophie for a hot minute. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go visit Sophie. We're gonna go visit Sophie because I don't know where Rebecca is. You know, because that has to happen in part 20. You know, we're not gonna do anything now. So, we'll probably go visit Sophie. And Salvadorada. And the only reason they're vacationing there is because apparently you can't live in Salvadorada, and that's really upsetting. I'd like them to patch it to where you can live in Granite Falls or Salvadorada, because for, like, this purpose, I don't want to have to send them... I sent them on a 7-day vacation. They live in Oasis Springs, just for the sake of them living somewhere, but I sent them on a 7-day vacation to Salvadorada, and, and they're basically, whenever their vacation goes up or whatever, I don't think Sophie's gonna come back. I honestly don't. I don't, because even if her name is ever cleared, I don't know if Sophie's gonna come back. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like everybody could have turned on her. I feel like everybody except Nathan, Amelia, and Jasper, they kind of turned on her, because everybody knew she was in that asylum. During, like, the time skip between the day she went in the asylum and now, I guess, between spring and fall, everybody knew she was in that asylum, and nobody really did anything about it. She just kind of wasted away, so I kind of get where she's coming from. Friendly. Sophie, however, loves warm temperatures. She thinks cold temperatures, she thinks they're depressing. And Sophie doesn't want to be depressed anymore, so brighten his day. You know, I feel like she wants to get to know these people. You know, she does not know them from, like, Bob across the street, so... Friendly. Discuss interests. I kind of want Lucia, I want her to garden, too. Because I got her to level 7 in the cooking skill, and I kind of want her to have a garden. But looking at this house, I feel like that's not realistic. So we might just have her cook a lot. So cook. Actually, cook a gourmet meal. Cook some vegetable tempura. Yeah, Lucy is gonna cook. My girl, Adriana. I feel like Adriana, she's kind of like, I don't know, Naomi in a way. She kind of doesn't want to just be confined to this conventional lifestyle or whatever. She kind of wants to do something else. And meanwhile, Julian, he is a minor crime lord. But he's on vacation right now, so he won't be doing any crime things. I just wanted to have him connected to everybody else. Enthused about the warm temperature. She loves Salvadorada. It's warm. It's pretty. Like, you know, she loves it. Deep conversation. And I gave her a new outfit. You know, it's so cute. Discuss interests. I kind of want them to get to know each other. I don't know. Could a romance blossom from this? Like, I always did want Sophie to, at some point, get a man. It's just... The question more was... we had a lot of household members for a really... Like, the early parts of this LP, when I planned a lot of this out, we had a lot of household members. And now... And then, this is kind of how The Sims works. Like, you have these ideas, you have these storylines in your head, and then Annalise Muniz dies from anger. And then you kind of have to work around it. You kind of just have to go with it. And this is me going with it. Sophie was never supposed to come to Salvadorada. Sophie wasn't supposed to come to Salvadorada. Pearl Fox and Marion Goth were not supposed to catch Naomi. Like... Annalise's death, honestly, skyrocketed this LP into a whole nother direction. Well, not really a whole nother direction. I just had to, like, really, like, shape the stories. I had to relook at the stories again. And it was just like a big thing. Like, Annalise was not supposed to die. Like, Annalise, let me just give you this, since it's gonna be different anyway. Annalise was supposed to blame Sophie for what happened to her brother. And, you know, the same fight was supposed to go down, except Sophie was supposed to leave. Annalise was supposed to, like, vow this revenge on the Davises or whatever. And then part of Annalise's revenge was going to be to expose Naomi. She was going to happen upon Naomi somehow in, you know, at like one of the hotels or Club Calico or whatever. You know, Annalise was going to expose that. That's how she was going to, you know, whatever. And then, you know, I don't know, Annalise was supposed to kind of be like what's her name? Celia? Annalise and Sophia and Naomi were kind of supposed to be like Amelia and Celia from season 1. You know, one of them was going to vow revenge on the other one because of a boy and the main girl's said involvement with that boy. However, in season 1, it was over Max. You know, both girls were in love with him and he chose Amelia, I guess. But in this one, it was, you know, Sophie kind of, you know, maybe Sophie killed the guy, maybe. I don't think she did. At this point, I don't think she did, and, you know, how could, you know, she just kind of, I feel like the asylum really did take a toll on her, and she honestly just, I feel like Sophie would have died in that asylum. I feel like something would have happened, Sophie would have died in that asylum. Something, you know, it was just, Sophie, she was smart, but she couldn't, I don't think she could tough it in an asylum. I don't think any normal person could. You know, I feel like you have to be exceptionally, like, strong to tough it out in an asylum. He wants to get to know Adriana. Take a vacation. You're already on vacation. She doesn't even have a dog. That's so sad. Catch a fish. So, these two, that's going to be all for now, but I feel like there's some growth that these two are going to have at some point, you know? I don't know. Because this is Salvadorado, I don't really think the rules of the Decade Challenge still apply here because, you know, I feel like we've already broken the rules of the Decade Challenge. I don't think an interracial relationship would be the biggest rule we've broken in the Decades Challenge, you know? You know, I feel like these two getting together would not be, like, the biggest rule I've broken in the Decades Challenge. And, you know, we've already... You know, this Decade Challenge is kind of more about the story than following the rules, you know? So, who knows? Maybe Julian and Sophie will build something more out of this little thing. So, that is going to be all for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!